Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about cost-benefit analysis. Now I pointed this way, but I don't know if the slide is going to be there or there. I'm not sure, but it's on my right side, so that's why I'm pointing there. Okay, so we're going to be talking about cost-benefit analysis. So at the University of Queensland, this is Econ 2101, but even if you don't do Econ 2101 and you just want to know about cost-benefit analysis, by the end of this video, you're going to have a really good idea of what it is. So, what is CBA, cost-benefit analysis? Well, we're literally measuring and comparing the social benefits and the social costs of a project or a policy from the society's perspective. Now, I have a dog barking, but it's not my dog. It's like 2 houses down. Okay, I think he stopped.
2 hours later.
So we're literally measuring and comparing the social benefits and the social costs. So what does that actually mean? Well, let's say I work for a firm, right? And we're thinking, okay, we're going to put this project into play. But first we need to analyze what the benefits and the costs are. When we're analyzing these benefits and costs, we're not just looking at the benefits from the firm's perspective. We're not just saying, okay, we're going to be getting in this much money if we put in this project, or we're going to be having these many costs if we implement this project. We're thinking a level above that. We're thinking, what's the benefit to society going to be? Which is why it says social benefits. What's the benefit to society going to be? What is the cost to society going to be? Does that make sense? Because let's say we're just thinking from a firm's perspective and we think, okay, if we implement this project, we'll go from making 3 million a year to 5 million a year. That sounds good, right? But what if those extra 2 million came at the expense of some people losing their jobs? Or maybe that came at the expense of something bad happening to the environment. Well, when that happens, that's going to reflect badly on our company. And if it does reflect badly on our company, then guess what? The next year, we're not going to have the same benefits because we're not going to have the same amount of business. So that's what we've got to really look at when we're looking at CBAs. We're thinking, what's the whole social benefit? How is the society benefiting from it? And how is the society losing from this? And we make our decision based on that. It's not just about us. It's about the entire society. Okay? Cool. So this is where the concept of net social benefit comes in. So we're thinking net social benefit is literally looking at the social benefits, saying, okay, this is the amount of net social benefit. And then we're thinking, this is the amount of social benefits that we have. And then we minus that by the social costs. So we go benefits minus costs for the entire society. And when we get the final value, that value is our net social benefit. Easy. So the idea here is we always want to be choosing the project that has the highest net social benefit. Okay, if we have 2 projects that are really good, we want to choose the one that's better than the other. If we have 2 projects that are bad, we probably don't want to choose a project then because both are really bad. But let's say we had to choose a project and both of them were bad. Well, we want to choose the project that isn't that bad. You know what I mean? We want to choose the project that isn't the worst one. We want to choose the project that's the best one, that's the better one, because that's going to be better for society, because that's going to have the highest net social benefit, NSB. Okay, so I've got a little example here. Let's say we have Project A and Project B. Project A has a social benefit of $500, but it has social costs of $400, whereas Project B has social benefits of only $300, but its social costs are only $100. Now, I've got the answer there like an idiot because I was supposed to put in an animation, but obviously the better project there has to be Project B. Do you get why that is? Because even though Project A has a social benefit of $500, when we go 500 minus 400, we get 100. That's our net social benefit. But when we look at Project B, our social benefits are lesser than that of Project A. Instead of 500, it's only 300, but our social costs are so much lower than what it is for Project A. So literally 300 minus 100 is 200. That's our net social benefit for Project B. whereas our net social benefit for project A is only 100. That's why project B is a better project in this case instead of choosing project A. So I would choose project B. If you would choose project A, you need to study a bit. You need to pay attention, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here for you. All right? I got you, bruv. I got you, bruv. Anyways, moving on. There's a lot of other factors when we're considering this. I'm just giving you a small little crash course, right? But we've got to look at the Pareto principles. We've got to understand the difference between public and private sectors. What's the difference between implicit and explicit CBA? Are there any market failures? If so, what are the different types of market failures? What are the different perspectives when we look at CBA? Can we look at the financial perspective? Can we look at the economic perspective? When do we look at which perspective? These are a lot of other factors that I'll obviously make videos on these if you guys would like me to. Let me know in the comment section below. But there's a lot of other things that go into it. But you basically get the overall idea. We're looking at the net social benefit. How is this project or how is this policy going to affect the society? And we find that by looking and measuring the social benefits and by measuring the social costs. And we go social benefits minus social costs, and what we get then is the net social benefit, which is what we're really looking at in this course, in this idea, in this piece of economic framework thingy-mabob. All right? So I hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.